Hi, for Alltech customers, you'll have one of these types of wireless transmitters on your doors and windows, obviously unless you have a hardwired alarm system. So we'll run through the method to change the battery in each. First we have the micro sensors. These guys you're going to notice because it's got the little square and the line on top. You'll know what you have. The arrow is pointing to a screwdriver slot, so slide a flat tip blade in, give it a twist, and you remove the cover. Then, once we're holding that in our hand, pop the back plate. Once we've done that, we have our circuit board, and we can just give a little bitty push and slide the battery out plus side on top, replace with the new battery, and then we're going to drop him back into the housing. We're going to snap the back plate right back in place, and now we're going to snap him back down. Now keep in mind, if you remove these ever from the window, there are arrows for the polarities of the magnets, and they need to be lined up right to work properly. If they're too far apart, you can have false alarms, so be careful there. Okay, with our next sensor, we actually have a little keeper, and there is a tooth, so we're going to apply pressure right above this box tab that sticks out. So what I'll do, give it a squeeze with my thumb and just rock it forward. And then you'll also notice there's a slot. That's why we rock it, because it fits into the slot and then snaps into place. Replace the CR123 battery. Snap him shut. And the same exact thing. We got to make sure that our arrows are lined up. And then our last sensor, the ones we're currently using now, this is more of a push and slide setup, so it's not obvious how you remove the cover, and if you just pry it off, you'll ruin it. So you see the arrow, but remember the arrow in the direction you push is in direct relation to the magnet. So if this were flipped 180 degrees, you're going to push left instead of right. So here's the way we go. Just a little pressure with your thumb, click it off, lift it. There's our battery to be replaced. Remember, the cover only goes on one way because we have a tamper switch and a little tamper tab. Those work together, and the ripples here line up with the magnet, so it's pretty easy to do. We drop the cover plate back on after we replace the battery, click it back to the left, and you can see we're in place. So